Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys and you wonderful ladies, this literally does not work. So I appreciate you all being here at our new outdoor sports desk. You know, we try and give you guys, not only knowledge, we also want to have a feast for your eyes, okay? I know it's kind of dark and dreary because the leaves haven't come out on the trees and things like that, but it's going to get better. And I'm still getting used to the new setup and everything else. Somebody had said that the volume wasn't quite loud enough, so I wanted to make sure that we've got that set up a little bit better as well. And I still got a lot of bugs and stuff, but we're coming a long ways. I actually can't wait till I have my co-host John, my man DMV, up in here so we can actually do our thing out here together and stuff as we build and get ready for the draft. Believe it or not, we're under 50 days to the draft, and right now, can I say pump the brakes? Can I say pump the brakes? Because here's the thing. We all know Dak Prescott got paid, okay? And for some reason, we equate guys getting paid with that means you're buying a Super Bowl. But here's the thing. Dak Prescott's the same guy he was 2 days ago as he is today. His bank account's bigger. Money does not necessarily equate change. If you thought that the Dallas Cowboys had issues 2 days ago on the offensive line, they still have them. If you thought that the Dallas Cowboys had issues on the defense, they still have those. Those are things that are going to have to be addressed. Now, quarterback is the be-all, end-all. You must have a quarterback situation. But to think, okay, you got Dak Prescott signed, we're going to the Super Bowl, we could if we take care of some of the other issues. And I don't know if the YouTube police will get me on this one or not, because I definitely want to get this clip in, but it is from ESPN, and ESPN usually blocks everything. So if it does, I will cut that out and put it up there because you probably have heard it. But Michael Irvin, the reason why we have Cowboy fans that get pissed off by the end of the year is the expectation for the Dallas Cowboys, more times than not unwarranted, is Super Bowl. We had the 29th rated defense last year. 29th. And that got better as the season went on when we were playing bad teams. We had an offensive line that was in shambles. We had new coaches. To turn around and say, but now, because the quarterback side, we're ready for Super Bowl. But let's go to this clip, and hopefully it won't be hit.
I had to, once I learned the news,
we're just going to listen to it.
Prescott is staying in Dallas with a 4-year, $160 million deal. I had to bring the one and only playmaker to the house. All that real estate on his head, the nice shirt, the sensible suit. I needed to bring you on Stephen A's World, Michael Irvin.
Here we go.
What's up?
Oh, my God, Stephen A. I'm so happy to be here today. I don't know what to do. And it's apropos that we are coming from my home office, because with the signing of Dak Prescott, let me tell you what happens now. You know, the other day I was driving my Bentley down the street, and somebody over here said, "Hey, Michael," and I waved at him, and my car was going that way. And then it was, and I waved on it, and my car was going that way, because I learned you go where you are looking. And for the last few years, the Dallas Cowboys have been only looking at money. Ezekiel Elliott, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dak Prescott. Now that we got all the big guys out the way, we set all our eyes upon those things that sit right up above my head right there. You see them all. That's why I'm in my home office, so you can see we are about to get more hardware, because we got Dak Prescott signed, and we're time to put our eyes on winning trophies and Super Bowls and get the money stuff is all out the way now. You can move it. It's the best contract in NFL history for anybody, so you can stop it right now. Talking about Jerry Jones disrespecting Dak Prescott. He blessed Dak Prescott, and now Dak Prescott is about to bless us. What a glorious day this is right here. He's about to bless us.
Okay. Yes. I believe Dak is about to bless us. But let's be realistic here. We got questions on that defense. If we do not get a defense that's going to be a take the ball away, a defense that can stop the run, a defense that doesn't give up big plays, we ain't got no chance in the Super Bowl. Now, you can say, well, he's not Roger Staubach. He's not Troy Aikman, you know? But I believe we had the doomsday defense with Roger Staubach. The doomsday defense. How many Hall of Famers were on that team? And I believe Troy Aikman had the Doomsday 2 defense. Dak, he's kind of had the hot boys. Yeah. Now, we got things that the Cowboys have to figure out. We got Leighton Vander Esch. They have until May 1st to decide if they're going to put the 5th-year option on Leighton Vander Esch. Now, there's some word on, because he made the Pro Bowl his rookie year as an alternate, whether or not that ends up being that he's going to get the 5th-year bonus money, which would be somewhere around $12 or $13 million. The problem with Vander Esch is after that rookie year, it's been injuries after injuries. So you look at that and say, I'm not sure about that one. Then you've got Jalen Smith, who's a legend in his own mind, who maybe it was the defense that was being called, we hope, or maybe that something else. We got questions at linebacker. Our defensive line. Gallimore played pretty good. Do we re-sign Antoine Woods? Do we get a big fat guy on that defensive line to help shut down the run? Tristan Hill, he flashed in a limited role before he got hurt. We know Randy Gregory played well. We'll see how he does after having a full off season. Do we re-sign Aldon Smith? We need to do that probably pretty soon because I'm sure somebody will pick him up. Now, the advantage for the Dallas Cowboys right now, if we're talking about a Super Bowl, and Michael Irvin is definitely ready to rock and roll on trying to get that Super Bowl, the team is going to have to spend some more money. They're going to have to get some more players. We got 10 picks. We got 4 picks in the top 100. 4. That's outstanding. But you're relying then on rookies. Now, the advantage that the Cowboys have is right now, we got about $20 million after signing Dak Prescott and restructuring of deals. Teams like New Orleans are cutting starters left and right. Now, people have been sending, messages to me about Kansas City. They've cut their 2 starting tackles. But you got to kind of look at some of this stuff here, too, because one of them may have had a career-ending type injury and who's got to make a decision in the offseason. The other one tore his Achilles tendon, just before the Super Bowl and won't be ready to start the year. To say go get those guys, well, that's not going to help you. We already have broke down guys already here that should be ready to start the season. But then you see other guys like, you see big names like Ingram. Oh, my God, Ingram signed with the Texans for $3 million. That's dirt cheap. Well, Ingram had about 79 carries last year for under 300 yards, about 4.2 yards on average. I'm not sure you want to spend big money there. So you're going to see a lot of big names that will wow you, but they're not always the best guys to get. But here's the thing. We're going to need Stephen Jones, because I believe it's Stephen Jones. He's going to make the final calls. Jerry's going to have his input, but Stephen Jones likes to take those cards away. We're going to have to rely on Stephen Jones, who doesn't like to spend money on some guys that are going to be good. Because there are guys that are injury reasons to cut, but there's also going to be guys that are potentially good players that, because the teams don't have money, are going to cut them. And because there will be a lot of those guys out there, the prices will go down. So could the Dallas Cowboys make a run at the Super Bowl? Well, the advantage for them is you've got a favorable schedule, a third-place schedule. You do have to play Tampa Bay. You got to play Kansas City. Kansas City's offensive line is definitely a problem, as we saw in the Super Bowl. With both of the tackles now released, problems at their starting center, they're going to have a whole new offensive line. You got New England, which should be better. Tampa Bay with Tom Brady coming back. Gronk is lifting weights and looking great and all that. You got the NFC East. I think we've got the best offense, without a doubt, in the NFC East. But I think the Washington football team, if they can find a way to get a quarterback, they will be scary. The Eagles, well, their wings have been clipped. And Danny Dimes? Really? Really? How about Danny Dollar Store? So, that being said, is Michael Irvin right that the Dallas Cowboys could go to the Super Bowl? I ain't ready to say that one. I'm not even going to put those expectations out there, because expectations are the building blocks of resentment. And I'm not trying to resent my Cowboys. We're coming off of a year that we had so many people hurt. A new coach, guys that underperformed. But I can bet they will be better than they were last year. I just at least have that feeling. Let's start with that first, and let's see where it goes. One final note here. There's things I'm going to be able to do with this set and all that I want to expand on. I like the way this looks. We're going to get our new logo put onto the front of the desk. I would like to get some suggestions from you guys, things that you would like to see here from the new sports desk. And if you are an inspiring musician and you want to come up with a theme music for the Jobu Sports Report, or if you're a videographer and you want to come up with, like an intro, we can trade, merchandise, some racks and things like that, or give you a shout out or things like that for helping us develop the new look for the Jobu Sports Report. ESPN, I'm gunning for you. And as Dak Prescott says, you get out what you put in, and I'm putting everything in on the Jobu Sports Report. I will see you guys later.